2 Kings chapter 20. In those days Hezekiah was infirm unto death, and Isaiah son of Amoz the prophet entered to him, and said to him, Thus says the Lord, Give charge concerning your house, for you die, and shall not live. And Hezekiah turned his face to the wall, and prayed to the Lord, saying, O Lord, remember indeed as much as I walked before you in truth, and in a perfect heart, and I did good in your eyes. And Hezekiah wept in a great weeping. And Isaiah was in the courtyard between, and the saying of the Lord came to him, saying, Return, and you shall say to Hezekiah, the one leading my people, Thus says the Lord, the God of David your forefather, I heard your prayer, and I beheld your tears. Behold, I shall heal you on the third day, and you shall ascend into the house of the Lord, and I will add to your days 15 years, and from out of the hand of the king of the Assyrians I will deliver you and this city. And I will shield over this city because of myself, and because of David my bondman. And Isaiah said, Let them take a dried cluster of figs, and place them upon the sore, and he shall be healed. And Hezekiah said to Isaiah, What is the sign that the Lord shall heal me, and I shall ascend into the house of the Lord on the third day? And Isaiah said, This to you is the sign by the Lord, that the Lord shall do the word which he spoke. Shall the shadow go 10 stairs, or shall it return 10 stairs? And Hezekiah said, It is a light thing for the shadow to lean 10 stairs, not thus, but let the shadow return 10 stairs to the rear. And Isaiah the prophet yelled out to the Lord, and he returned the shadow on the stairs of Ahaz, in which it went down the 10 stairs to the rear. In that time Berodach Baladan, the son of Baladan, king of Babylon, sent letters and gifts to Hezekiah, for he heard that Hezekiah was infirm. And Hezekiah rejoiced over them, and he showed to them all the house of the spices, the silver, and the gold, the aromatics, and the good olive oil, and the house of his weapons, and all as much as was found in his treasuries. There was not a place which Hezekiah did not show to them, in his house, and in all under his authority. And Isaiah the prophet entered to Hezekiah the king, and said to him, What did these men say? And from what place came they to you? And Hezekiah said, From out of a land at a distance. They came to me from out of Babylon. And he said, What did they behold in your house? And Hezekiah said, All as much is in my house they beheld. There was not anything in my house which I did not show to them, and in my treasuries. And Isaiah said to Hezekiah, Hear the word of the Lord. Behold, days come, says the Lord, and there shall be taken away all the things in your house, and as much as your fathers treasured up, until this day, into Babylon. There shall not be left behind a thing, said the Lord. And from your sons coming forth from out of you, whom you procreated, they shall take them, and they will be eunuchs in the house of the king of Babylon. And Hezekiah said to Isaiah, The word of the Lord is good, which he spoke. Let there be peace and righteousness in my days. And the rest of the words of Hezekiah, and all as much as he did, and all his dominations, and the fountain, and the aqueduct, and how he brought the water into the city, behold, are not these written upon the scroll of the words of the days of the kings of Judah? And Hezekiah slept with his fathers, and he was entombed in the city of David, and Manasseh his son reigned instead of him.